Hey, welcome back to Psych Culture. Have you ever felt that your reality is being twisted? Questioned your own sanity, even when you know you're right? You might have experienced gaslighting. Let's talk about it. So, what is gaslighting? The term originates from the 1938 play and later, 1944 film, Gaslight, where a husband manipulates his wife into believing she's losing her mind. In a nutshell, gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation, where one person makes another question their reality, their memory, or perceptions. This tactic can be subtle and insidious, often leading the victim to doubt their own sanity. 1. Systematic denial. Your spouse has been coming home late from work for several weeks. Each time you ask about it, you're told they had to work late. One day, you find a restaurant receipt in their jacket pocket from the night before. When confronted, your spouse not only denies having dinner but accuses you of being paranoid. Over time, this erodes your confidence, making you question your instincts and even your sanity. To combat this, start by trusting your perceptions. Keep evidence of these incidents to reaffirm your reality. Sarkis, 2017. Research suggests that keeping a record of your experiences can help validate your perceptions and memories, providing a reality check when dealing with gaslighting. 2. Playing the victim. A friend has a habit of making hurtful comments about your personal life. When you confront them, they switch the narrative, claiming they were just joking, and you're being overly sensitive. They further assert that they feel attacked and turn themselves into the victim, leaving you feeling guilty for even bringing it up. The first step here is to trust your feelings. If you're hurt, your emotions are valid. Set clear boundaries about what is and isn't acceptable. Be firm in your stance and if necessary, distance yourself from individuals who consistently gaslight you. Lancer, 2018, emphasizes the importance of setting boundaries in relationships to ensure mutual respect and understanding. By setting boundaries, you send a clear message about what you will and will not tolerate. 3. Collective gaslighting. You're part of a team in a workplace where the boss often sets unrealistic deadlines. Whenever the team fails to meet these deadlines due to the workload, the boss says, "Other teams are doing just fine, you're just not working hard enough." Over time, despite the obvious unrealistic expectations, you start doubting your capabilities and even your team's efficiency. To counteract this, try to have open discussions with your team members. Verify if they're facing the same issues. Sometimes collective validation can be a strong tool against gaslighting. If possible, have a constructive conversation with your boss about the unrealistic expectations. You might also consider discussing the situation with HR, or seeking advice from a mentor or career coach. 4. Subtle gaslighting. You're in a relationship where your partner subtly undermines your interests. For example, you love painting and share this with your partner, only for them to respond, "Do you really think you're good at that, or isn't that a waste of time?" Over time, this erodes your confidence in your skills and you start questioning your worth and talent. To handle this, it's important to have a strong support system outside the relationship. Share your interests and your work with friends or family who appreciate you, or consider joining clubs or online communities that share your interests. Having positive reinforcement can help strengthen your confidence and counter the effects of the gaslighting. 5. Love as a manipulative tool. In a romantic relationship, your partner often criticizes your appearance and personality traits. Whenever you show resentment, they declare that they're doing it out of love and for your betterment. They insist that you're overreacting and that their behavior is normal in a relationship. Over time, you start doubting your self-worth and feelings. Practice self-care in these situations. Do things that boost your confidence and mental well-being. Counseling can be beneficial, as mental health professionals can provide strategies to deal with gaslighting effectively. Research by Cawthra et al. 2020 suggests that professional guidance can help individuals recover their self-esteem, empowering them to effectively confront gaslighting and work towards leaving abusive relationships. 6. Twisting the truth. Your manager tends to take credit for your ideas in team meetings. When you muster the courage to discuss this privately, your manager turns the tables and suggests that you're mistaken. They insist that the ideas were theirs from the beginning, and you're just not recalling it correctly. They also insinuate that you are not a team player and your behavior could affect your professional growth. The best way to counteract this is by setting boundaries and advocating for yourself. Keep a record of your original ideas and the occasions you've presented them. Seek support from trustworthy colleagues who can vouch for your contributions. Zumstein and Simon, 2020, show that seeking support from others and creating a validation network can reinforce your sense of reality and build a protective barrier against gaslighting. Gaslighting can sometimes be very subtle, making it difficult to recognize. However, a fundamental feature of this manipulation tactic is that it makes you question your reality and self-worth. If you often find yourself doubting your memory, abilities, or feelings after interactions with a certain person, this could be a red flag that you're being gaslit. It's important to trust your instincts, seek support, and take steps to protect yourself.